Hello, my name is Scott. I am CEO of Circuly, and I have exactly 5 minutes to tell you everything about our company. So let's get started. So what is Circuly? Circuly is a software for websites that enables those websites to offer subscriptions and rentals of products. An example we can see here is a longtime client of ours called Riese & Müller. They are a relatively well-known German e-bike manufacturer. And as you can see on the right-hand side here, they offer a subscription plan to their bikes as well as just selling them. Now, why do we do this? Well, we want to help our clients turn circular, right? We want to move from this linear economy whereby a bike is produced, right, or any product of that for that matter, and it's used by one person and it ends up in a landfill, to a circular economy. Something like this, where Riese & Müller, in this case, will create a bike. It'll be used by a bike rider, right? And then however long that person wants to use it, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, they'll return it to Riese & Müller. They'll refurbish that product, and then it goes out to the next user, right? And that cycle happens again and again and again, right? Until it is finally recycled properly. And if you think about it, subscriptions, it's something that we're all used to. All of us already take advantage of subscriptions. Think about this, digital subscriptions, like Spotify, Netflix, we've had these for years, right? And as time goes on, we're doing more physical subscriptions, right? Physical subscriptions like Swap Fees for bikes, Grover for tech, Amazon Subscribe and Save. And by the way, we often get the question, are we like Grover? Not really. Right? Grover basically buys a whole bunch of products like laptops and phones, and then they will rent them out, right? They use their software to do that, but Grover is really Grover's only client. Whereas for us, we have the software, we have no products at all, but our job is to make sure that your websites can then rent those products, whether it be rentals or just subscriptions. Now, what advantages does Grover or your website have, or Riese & Müller, when they do something like this? Well, a lot of things, generating recurring revenue, right? That one product that they have, that is really nice because it can be rented out time and time and time again, right? This is why some of our clients say that they're making up to 4 times the amount of profitability by renting a product as they are than just by selling it. Increased client retention, sort of a no-brainer, right? Instead of a single point of sale and never talking to the client again, by a subscription, you have a situation whereby you build out this long-term relationship, right, over months, if not years, with this client. The entire time, you can upsell them, you can market to them. It's a great situation. Accessing new market segments, also really important. Think about this. If you lower the cost of your product on a monthly basis, you invite a lot more new customers to use your products, right? You're also catering to people like us, right, that want to consume sustainably. Now, if there's so many benefits, why isn't everybody doing this? Very simply, if you don't have the right tools, it's very difficult. I'm not going to go into all these reasons, but suffice it to say that shop systems and ERP systems, right, most people's tech stacks, they're not made to handle subscriptions, okay? And that is why we created Circuly 4 years ago. So we have 3 different modules that every company needs to both manage and scale their subscriptions. Number 1, checkout. You saw that on the first slide. That's where Riese & Müller would go, their customer would go to subscribe to a product and maybe buy it if they want, but a lot of people are going to subscribe. There, we have a credit check. We have the entire order management that needs to happen, right? And all that information goes into the operations backend. That's where Riese & Müller is working day after day to manage all their subscriptions and their products. And that's where all of this stuff happens. Customer communication, recurring payments, returns, asset tracking down to the individual bike. They can find out the ROI on that, and data analysis. Last but not least, customer self-service portal. This is where the individual bike rider goes to talk to Riese & Müller, okay? So 3 modules, you need them all. Now, which industries is this good for? I've mentioned bikes the entire time, right? But we have lots of people in the mobility sector, all the way up from Teslas down to kids' bikes. And speaking of kids, kids and baby is another huge segment for us. Think about it, they run out of, or they grow out of things very, very quickly, perfect for subscriptions. Beyond that, too, we have consumables, right? Consumables like diapers, razors, everything that you get in an Amazon Subscribe and Save box. Think about that functionality on your website. That's what we can give you, right? Electronics, equipment, on, right? So lots of possibilities there. I think I'm staying within the 5 minutes. This is really good. The last thing that I'll say is our average client grew 423% last year. Their subscription business did. So huge success. We would really enjoy your vote. And thank you very much for hosting us.